works for the laser designator. Anything that has a laser on, except in the Apache, unfortunately. I have no idea how the fuck that thing does not change the code. But Alt Q and E changes the laser code, okay? There you go, that's how you deconflict your lasers, and hopefully not kill anyone, unfortunate enough. So, so do you have the mod with you? So the stand back, boys. I'm going to spawn a helipad, stuff in the helipad. Okay, so 86 light right here. Okay, you basically scroll wheel down, and then you should see the HMD on, and you can say the metric if you're European or if you have brains. And when you turn the engine on, it will light up like this. Okay, there you go. The helicopters like the AH-1Z and the Apache have the built-in system, so you don't need HMD for those things. Alright, so that's it. Now I'm gonna move to aircraft-specific tools. And we're again gonna start with the Apache, because it's got a lot of stuff that people don't know about. So, someone get in the gunner seat, please. I'll be in the pilot seat. So, let me start this baby up. Okay, now the main topic on this one is going to be FCR, mainly the C-scope and what it does. So, in case you're not aware, the domey thing on the top of this thing scans out targets for you, and it will show an icon on the FCR on what they are. There will be 5 different types. There will be the wheeled vehicles, there will be tracked vehicles, there will be radar emitting ones, there will be helicopters, and there will be jets. Those are the main types you will see. And as I said, they will have icons. So you can, if you enable the C-scope here, okay, let me just move to start sector alpha. Here we are. So those are stuff that is visible on the FCR. If you hit the C-scope button here, you can actually give the display of these icons to your monocle. So there you go. Both seats are capable of doing this, and even when you're in the gun camera, the icons will pop up. It will also show, for example, ordnance that's in the air, like missiles, artillery shells, helicopters approaching. All the good stuff will be displayed here, provided it's in the cone, okay? So when you're in the Apache, make sure you have this on. It will basically double your situational awareness, okay? Alright, so that is C-scope. Now I'm going to show you some footage about external lasing in the Apache and ripple fire, okay? Now let me land this thing and get you the footage and show it to you. So before I actually show you the footage, as you know, the AGMs on this thing are laser guided, and laser guided ordnance have a brilliant advantage in ripple mode. So let me just land this here. There we are. I don't know which vehicle I'm going to remove. Let me just move, and here we are. Okay, now everybody look at the stream. Let me pop up the second, please. Screen sharing. Here we are. Let me know if you have any problems. Okay, is everybody watching?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, so let me give you some context. In this setting, alright, we had a BG on Commando base, as you can see on the top right. Okay. We have one BMP and two techies right next to each other. Okay. And the BMP is currently moving west to east, doing patrols and going behind buildings where I can't see it physically at times. So I can't have 100% tracking of this target. But Phantom has a drone up, right? Phantom per SOPs cannot task us, but 1.8 can basically give the clearance and have Phantom these things. So right here, okay, I am on FCR mode, so I'm having the FCR track this thing, but there are branches in the way, right? So the laser will have trouble. Now, in a couple of seconds, the Phantom will pop up the laser. Okay, the FCR still sees it, but I physically can't. If I physically can't, the laser can't go there, right? So that's the downside with laser guide stuff. But the Apache can actually pick up lasers that you physically can't see. Stuff behind buildings, for example. So let me move it up a little bit. So right here, okay, in the Apache, by the way, if you're not aware, to pick up external lasers, you have to hit Alt Tango, Alt T, okay? And when you do, on the bottom right where the chat box is, it's gonna say remote, and it's gonna give you the 6-digit coordinates of where the laser is. Remember that reading back bit I've told you about? To confirm you're firing at the correct laser, you read back the grids of that laser, okay? So bottom right, remote 051076. So I'll read that back to him to confirm that's our laser. And he confirms. And rifle. Right? I physically cannot see that shit. Well, there you go. That's how amazing the Apache can be. But this is not over yet.
Just to confirm, the coding part for the remote is only on the Apache model. Is that correct?
Yeah. So thing with the Apache actually is it will always prioritize the mothership laser. Meaning, if you have your laser on, it will always go for your own laser. Okay. And to pick up external lasers, you have to press a button for that. You can't actually confuse the Apache's ordnance. Okay. There's no possible way to do that.
But I mean, like, does the little bird, for example, has the same
No.
model, let's put it that way, as the Apache?
No, as I said, Apache is a different beast. For example, when you try to acquire a laser, it will not give you the remote and 6 digits of that laser. It's only Apache specific. So, if you're trying to acquire lasers on a little bird, you're gonna have to use the Armor UI, and it's gonna give you the flashing. I'll show you how that works after the session is done. Okay?
Can I ask something real quick?
Go ahead.
Thank you.
So just I was playing with this a couple of days ago with Zeus, and when I was in the gunner seat, I was trying to figure out a way of, as you're doing in this video, actively locking it without you yourself having to follow it. That is through FCR and TADS, isn't it?
Yeah, that is FCR. That's Shift 4.
Yeah.
So,
Shift 4, perfect.
yeah, you can, as I said, check the FCR the Apache document, and there's going to be a last section which is targeting systems. It goes into detail on that document. All right, I'll put the link of that document in the air tab. So there you go. The ordnance lands. Okay, and that target is gone. All right. Now the other techies to the left. So as I said, let's say you have two targets next to each other, and you only have laser guide, not ordnance. You can do what's called a ripple fire in this instance. Okay, what ripple fire is? Okay, let's say you're gonna have a time of flight of 20 seconds. Okay, it's gonna take 20 seconds for the missile to get there. What you can do is, okay, two targets next to each other, right? You fire one, wait 5 seconds, and then fire a second missile. Okay. When the first one lands, you'll have a 5-second window to move the second missile to the second target, right? That's called a ripple fire. And I will be demonstrating it right here. So, two techies, okay? You can see the FCR icons, or wheeled vehicles. So it's the clearance bit